Hi there, Gary Hickey here with James 410 Guns and Ammo, your only friend in the gun business. Hey, I want to talk to you today about extra ammo. No such thing. No, what I'm talking about is, should you carry extra ammo? And we're going to go over some reasons why you might want to think about carrying extra ammo. How much ammo should you carry? And we're going to go over all this, but over a multi-year period, there was a study that showed that 1/3 of the time in an altercation, one shot was what was needed to stop the threat. Another third of the time, 2 to 9 shots were needed to stop the threat. And the last third, 10 or more shots were needed to stop the threat. So let's look at some situations. The armed felons, oftentimes today, they're wearing body armor or a bulletproof vest or something of that nature. And you might not notice that until you've put a couple rounds into them and nothing's happening, so you might have to shoot an unprotected part of their body. So obviously you're gonna need more ammo to do that. Maybe you get an attacker that's doped up. A lot of times they get doped up. Of course, back in the day it was like angel dust or whatever, but that tends to give them superhuman strength and they're kind of resistant to pain. So you might need additional rounds in that case. You might come across an attacker who's somewhat skillful and they know how to move and how to shoot and take cover. So those are some reasons you might want to carry additional ammo. Let's look at some more. Let's say you've got a round, let's say you've got a semi-auto pistol and you've got a round that's in the mag and that is nosedived. And so the gun is not functional because the round is nosedived into the mag. So what do? Well, if you're out on the range, you just pop that mag out, throw another one in and keep going to town. And that's what you should do here too. That's why you might want to carry an additional mag. Let's say you have a revolver. Maybe you've got the cylinder won't turn. Well, what are you going to do there? Well, if you're on the range, you're going to open it up, you're going to take out the affected round or whatever and go from there. But if you're in an altercation, you're going to open up that cylinder, you're going to eject all and pop in some new rounds with either a speed loader, a moon clip, or whatever. Maybe you're in another reason is maybe you're in a struggle for the gun and the mag release button gets hit and the mag pops out. Well, now you're down to a single shot pistol. So good reason to carry an additional mag with your gun. And really we should learn from the cops because back in the day, cops would carry revolvers. They would carry either a 38 or a 357. And they would carry some extra ammo, but that's what they carried as a general rule. And that was the most popular gun for self-defense among the American public back in the day. Well, now cops are carrying semi-autos with usually 18 round capacity and they carry an additional 2 or 3 mags. So I think we should learn from the cops. You might want to consider carrying additional mags. If you have a revolver, additional ammo with a speed loader or a moon clip, like I say. So these are all things to think about. So if you have a question or a comment, please leave it here. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and come on by the store sometime, see us and say hi. And as always, thank you for watching and don't forget, Jesus loves you.